I love the music here. My baby is still my baby. Starbucks, not this Starbucks, because this is family here. I love my people here. But Starbucks, you know what? You talk about Oprah, and you shout out to Oprah, and Oprah's got more money than God, or does she though? God has all the money. As God's kid. But anyway, I'm the one that actually buys your coffee and like loves your place in all actuality, not for a trend or not for a narrative. And do you throw any chump change my way, especially when you right here on a military base, getting money from the people who really have the money? Oprah ain't on a military base. Oprah don't do the military unless it's money for Oprah. These leaders y'all choose to pick, I know they got the clout and everything, but you know what? Why don't you deal with the people who actually deal with the people who actually holding this country up? It's stuff like that. You know, once you see what you can see, like I'm the Oracle, not Oprah, so do you see me? I bet you my military brats too. I love these guys and women in green berets. And red berets. When I say green beret, what is a green beret? Well, maybe I'm thinking green today because you know what? Starbucks, you know what? You went for the queen and the mermaid and all of that, and you got the real mermaid, but you chose Oprah. I'm feeling some kind of way because I know how the industry does. It chooses money with money, and you call that love. But what about the real pioneers? And the people who really do the work? That's what I'm just trying to say. I'm looking at all the people who tried to like slay me because I had something to say. Wow, the smart kid, the genius kid, and I hate to hesitate to say genius because when they see what you are, they come after you. But and how did I know that Oprah was one of the ones that gang stalked me? It is really crazy when you start to realize how deep that rabbit hole goes. But you know what? Rabbit, web it. Anyway, so I'm sitting here in my therapy, in my happy place. Doc, if you come through, and if someone who wants to have just a chat about real life, because you have people who don't even understand this life at all. They don't understand combat. They don't understand soldiers. They don't understand war. They act soldiers. They play soldiers. They read in books and they look at movies and videos, and just because you wear camouflage doesn't mean you know. And you get these celebrities that, let's be real, the pandemic took a hit out on everybody, and the people who planned it know. For all the times that I've said all the stuff I did about Trump, I never been gang-stalked as much as I have in the last 3 or 4 years. Everybody, wow, who must I be to still be here? Sip. Every time it rains pennies from heaven. I love my top guns. They're watching over me. But you want to like literally like prop Oprah up when she's got the money? You think Oprah's gonna give money back to the military? Now she might do as a charity now, but you know, what about all those charities? And that's another thing. These celebrities be getting all these charities to make good for all the demonery they do. Oh yeah, we see you. I didn't want to. I remember how somebody, you see I'm tapping again. I remember how somebody used to say, you just like Oprah. And I used to think that was a great thing, and no, I don't. Just like, you know, you look at people, you look at the Smiths, you look at the Kardashians, to me they're all the same. You know what, you look at, how do people like Andrew Tate get to be so the head of the game? How do people, like the entertainment industry, and I mean, you know what, remember I was the first female voice you heard on Foxy. 99 here if you're understanding radio stations. I can't even listen to radio stations anymore. In my CD, I got on Diggable Planets, and that's the thing. You know what? I pick somebody, I choose somebody. Then remember, I'm hashtag not the industry. The industry goes in since they felt the need to groom me and humble me, but they didn't understand that a military brat is different than a Nephro brat. You don't know me. You might know Oprah, but you don't know me. You might know them, but you don't know me. You might know Jay-Z and Beyonce, but you don't know me. What did I want to say? I had a fight with the devil, and the devil flew away on his broom, or her broom. Only ugly bitches or witches are ugly. Only bad witches or bad bitches, whatever. Pennies from heaven. I'm just saying, you guys better start giving kudos to the people who really do the work. Because you're going to see something in 2023, 2024, 2025. Have you seen what happens when worlds collide? I'm talking about the truth and the lie. Everything's crumbling now. All access. If you're in the radio, military brats watch me, don't know what unless you're on radio. All access between radio and the entertainment industry. Joel Denver is shutting down. I remember how Mitch Faulkner and I were thinking about reviving The Edge, and then he died last year, and I mean, for me, at that point, cancer was dead. I remember one time when we were talking about doing stuff in Yami, and I'm gonna talk about you again out in Houston, and I was trying to bring you some ideas, and you were like talking something else. It's like I kind of wasn't even here. It's this thing where you distorted masculine. You think you know everything, and you don't, and you can't listen to a woman, so you won't. But when your ass gets into a jam, you look for somebody like me to bail your ass out. Hello, Bobby. No. Not doing you in 2023. I see why everybody turned from you. Really, you didn't know me. Got going, bro. Lilith. I bet you my devil's bigger than yours. I would hate to think that you would, but you know, you would seem to be the one that would clout chase for something like that. There are people who will clout chase for fame. Now, there's a difference between clout chasing, like you do what you have to do to promote yourself, because that's what I do, but I've always done that, but I also shared that energy with other people too. See, it was never about just me, because I was raised, you know, with good food, a good attitude, good fuel, good parents, really good parents. You know what? Maybe you need to check the legacy of these celebrities that you follow through. Like, what's their... I'm tapping again. I know. Are you watching me or are you listening to... I know, it's not Men in Black anymore. It's all color cars. But whatever it is, if you know, you know. But it says hashtag the real O. How is everybody in Oracle? Notice how social media propped it up. 50,000 oracles on social media over the last couple of years. Why is that? It started out with the Matrix, and then, you know what, if I could name some names and write a tell-all book, but that's what some people want, to be infamous that way. I'm not even going to try to even make you famous like that. I'm the... Oh, gotta go. Yeah, we just walked in. I'm just saying, listen, Linda, listen. I'm either not the one you want to fuck with, or I am the one you want to fuck with. But in 2023, I'm just going to sip my coffee and just be me. I don't give a damn about no reunions. I don't give a damn about let's meet and get together. I don't give a damn about no open mics or no concerts. I barely give a damn about my show. But I do my show because the people who listen to me, they still want to hear good music, yo. And right now, you got all these folks trying to put out all this trash-ass music. Kodak Black is like trending. Why? I don't know why either. It's like, you know what, this whole thing with the pants hanging down and everything. See, this bitch here. That's a bitch. It's the timing, yo. It's the time. It's the trip. Y'all got me on a... Oh my God. This is what we call a flip. I am making my own script, okay? I don't need nobody. Where were y'all in 2022 when all this was coming through? A real man, a real friend, a real whatever, fuck the voice now. A real person would have stood up. But did any of you? So don't stand up now as you see me. I done pulled myself up out of the mud. I told you that there would be blood when whoever broke my parents' tomb. Bitch, that was a death sentence. Graveyard magic? With the head of the ghost? Or the head of the host? I don't know. I'm just doing the story, right? How does it feel? But you know, we have real family values here. Real family values. So, you know, I'm going to drink my coffee and have a good time. You know you need to work him out, right? Because he is way too big to be that size. to be that. I can tell he's young, but he's too big. You gotta watch what you feed your children. Church ain't gonna raise your children. And church ain't gonna save your children, and God ain't gonna save your children if your children continue to be overweight. Don't make your own child. Don't make yourself a statistic, okay? Or do. I don't know. I don't care. But anyway, more family coming through, so. I said at one point that, you know, I remember saying early, almost in the beginning of my life, I never wanted to marry a soldier, right? Because I saw, you know, enough of military life to know a lot of soldiers do that. You know, you have wives in every port or something, or girlfriends. I mean, you know, my mom was a nurse, and I'm going up there with my mom. I still remember, you know, this guy named Maldonado who was liking me, and I think I was about 17 or 16, and my mom was looking at him like, you know I have a hypodermic needle in my hand, right? People be funny. But, anyway, and then I end up marrying a soldier. But I'm telling you, if you find yourself a good one, and he had issues, but you know what? I don't regret none of what we went through because it taught me. I would have never known just how. I would have never known how much. I have my own PTSD, but I would have never known about the type of military PTSD or alcoholism that I would have never had actual experience with that if it wasn't for Baker. So I appreciate that. And this is the man that, you know, like, this is the greatest clapback because he is protecting me for life. I mean, I don't have to marry anybody for the rest of my life. I am independently me. And I guess you want to say codependent on my family, but it's a synergy. It's a synergy. My health care, my benefits, is all cool. Like I said, if my check goes down, you all are through. Look at Hollywood right now. The writers are on strike. The actors are on strike. What you gonna do? Maybe you need to get some people who really can act, because some of these people, no cap, got up the industry on their backs or whatever, their booties. Y'all have given everybody syphilis of the mind and of the talent too. Maybe that was God's way of saying it's time to shut this down and let the real talent shine through. Now these boring ass, uppity, folks who you couldn't even get them to do a commercial. Notice how all the actors are doing commercials now. That's why the models and the voice actors not really doing it, because these fancy pants, celebrities ain't got no money. They're actually some of the ones who took the PPP loan and the LLCs. You'd be surprised how many of those LLCs are funded by celebrities and buying babes, guiding babes. And did I hear a Christian rapper say, if you think, the mark of the beast is the, you said something which showed me that you two are cap. So either you're that Scientology shit, or you with that crew that they'll do anything for money. Is that you? And you know who I'm talking to. Oh my God, how is she saying and more importantly seeing this? Because I told you in the beginning I'm an oracle, but you took a bad cue, a crazy hoe that set me up. And to that degree, I say again, I am thankful, so appreciative for my military. I'm glad you vetted me. I'm glad you checked me out. I'm glad you put every intelligence force on my radar. Because now I'm on their radar and they see who I be. So that I want to say to my family, I will be doing my own type of therapy classes. I am not a professional, but on these professionals, there's only real one professional out here, and they try to get rid of him. So I think he's back now, hopefully, because you guys need him. And he's a chaplain too. It's funny how people talk about God, but it's like they never knew God, and they still don't know God. If you actually talk about God, if you actually talk about you have a vision, they'll look at you like you're crazy, and you actually saw God. So you're a chaplain, you're a preacher, and you talk about God, but you never really had a real experience. You fraud. Oh my God, not. So that's why military. Listen, look at these churches. Don't do them. Because especially if the minute that you come in, they're vetting your pocket. Number one, they see what you make, so they know you got money. See, if anybody else comes in, they're gonna want to know what's your job, what you're doing, what's your family. They want to know everything about you, but do you know everything about them? Do you know that the pastor is effing somebody else's wife, or the wife is effing? You don't know the drama. I do. Maybe you need to ask a sister. I could tell you. That's why they hate me. You see why they do? See, I told you I'm the welcome wagon for you. I'm not for the Ville. I'm not for the streets. I'm here for you. Military brat kid, 5th cab kid, daddy's God. Daddy said, look at what I did. Mommy too. Mommy was a healer, a real healer. Not an Erykah Badu healer, a real healer, a real nurse, and a fighter too. She was a part of the Women's Army Corps, a pioneer. My daddy was a pioneer too. Oh, I could tell you something about funeral homes. In the beginning of funeral homes, my daddy was at the beginning of that Ellie Garris funeral home. Do some history on that. First black funeral home in Fayetteville, North Carolina. My daddy worked with that. My daddy worked with North Carolina Mutual, tried to get the first black insurance company ever in the United States, North Carolina Mutual. And my daddy was one of the first people to work for them and train the people here. Oh, there's much history about my daddy, but you won't hear about it, my dear. Why? Because they put the muggles up. Like I can tell you, when they literally separated all the powerful blacks into several different directions. So the crazy, I would call them critters. You know what I said the word critter is, but you have 3. It's only 3. Slave master, and troublemaker. It's only 3 entities, or people who know, people who don't know, and people who just serve the fuck up everything. But it is what it is. You know what? It's like, you need that little bit of tension, I guess, but not too much. But so that's why they never give up, because they don't know what to do. They're always so sus. Oh, they're always so low. So that's why I say, whatever you do in the military, have a plan, that when you get out, you don't want to work for anybody, especially around here. Oh my God, no. If you're the bright one, if you're the smart one, if you are the one with the ideas, they will drain you dry and will swear out that it's their idea. Oh, they lie all the time about how wonderful they are. There's no culture here unless you make the culture. But they want your money. We love the military. No, they love the money. Remember, they spend all that money on a side while you're living in moldy barracks and they're cheating you on your food. Welcome to hell. But you know what? You are the best at what you do, because if we have to deal with hell, who will be better to deal with hell than you? You are the top gun. It comes with the territory. And now I've realized my assignment, why I'm still here. Who was going to tell you this? Who in this entire area was going to give you this type of justice and this type of truth and this type of awareness but me, sitting out here in the open with family? This is heaven for me. There's some people and some things I can't do anymore. I won't. You can see it in their energy. And I realized why it was important for me to let all of it go. You talking about packing light? You can't pack lighter than me. I let everything go. The only thing I'm carrying with me if I were to save somebody, to save somebody, I mean, not take somebody, because the person, they saved themselves, so they caught themselves, You hear people say catch themselves with it. You're like, I don't know that house. Child, please. You folks in Atlanta be tripping me. You act like I haven't been there enough times. I don't know, like my second home. Or I don't know how to, you know what? There's some people that I don't give a damn if they live to be 300 years old. They can never speak to me again, and you won't. Bippity boppity boo that. Yeah, but guys inspire me. A real queen rides for her troops. A real king rides for his troops. You understand what I'm saying? A real king and a real queen rides for their family. They don't play about that. They don't put their family in danger. A real queen's not going to put her king in danger. A real king's not going to put her queen in danger. That's why I know you motherfuckers who want to act like you're something else to me, you better be glad that I'm severely and most definitely surrounded by the FBI, CIA, intelligence, and the military, because I would break. Oh, you better ask somebody about it. That was not a lie. You've been following me since however long, for all of my life. Maybe some people have been following me since 7 years old, or definitely since Mensa stepped through. Or definitely since that FBI man that time, or CIA man that time, trying to get me to talk about a neighbor, and I turned the questions on him. How does a kid mind fucking CIA agent, FBI agent I did? He was like, I'm gonna remember you when you get older. I'm gonna send you an application, and he did. That is no lie. That's real stories, right? Put me on a lie detector test. Unlike these people on YouTube or celebrities or people around here, oh, these activists around here, they're all act. Okay, you know what? You better watch a person. Checking the dumb like you should. Oh, wait, you already did. So you already know that. You already know. Ask Greenville and Fayetteville. They can tell you there's at least 2 stories of me jacking up bodyguards and going off. Little 5'3" me. Don't play with me. She's not crazy, but she could be. And for the record, I didn't get this, whatever this is, after, you know, I got the infusion, okay? I didn't get the alien technology. Maybe the alien was always me. So they just accessed it. It was like, you know, Doctor Who in the, hey, it was like Doctor Who in the dark. It was like Donna. You know, it's like, thank you, Davros. You tapped me and the God particle kicked in. Ooh. Wasn't what you thought, huh? And then you wanted me to play a narrative like, you know, a little booty butt up in the air, which is what most people in the entertainment industry do. That's why you see the booty butt cheeks. I mean, like, Boondocks was telling the truth on so many levels. And it was comedy and it was humorous. When it was hitting too much to home, when they wanted to change the narrative, then they started leaving it alone. Carl Jones. Ed to Brute. Anyway, I don't know everybody, okay, but it's okay, because you made a choice. And I don't hold no animosity. All I'm saying is, I know probably in retrospect, I probably should have chose Rain over a certain, quote, rapper celebrity. If you get it, you get it. Sir, I apologize to you that we started out and then I was led to believe that, you know, maybe the disenergy could have been you. And now upon going through things, and now going through things, I mean, I know people have to feed their family and stuff like that, but wow, to actually hardcore sacrifice the people who helped you, you don't get that back. You don't get that energy back. Jid doesn't get that energy back. Boz doesn't get that energy back. None of them gets that energy back. Hey, good, how are you? I love my tribe. Can you tell the natural smiles? It's a lot different when you see natural smiles as opposed to fake smiles. Or have you ever seen people who've been abused and they laugh they laugh at everything, smile at everything? I talked about how me and my bestie in Atlanta, we noticed that with a friend of mine, of our goddaughter, that she would just all the time just smile and laugh. You know, when you got 2 intelligent Pisces who understands political science and law, you effed up. That's why I said, if you ever mess with my goddaughter, I will kill everybody in Calabasas. Is she kidding? Do I look like I am? Ask the people who really know me. I'll let stuff slide on me, but you mess with somebody I love, I don't give a damn. You will pay. And that's what Daddy says, okay, and I'm Daddy's kid. So Daddy says, oh, y'all want to mess with my daughter. Y'all act like you don't know who God is. You don't act like you don't know who God's kids is. Now you fixed her in to find out. It's funny when family should have figured it out, though, right? Family sometimes can be the most stupid ones. Your family can be the dumbest. I mean, okay, that might have been cold, but what's playing in the background? I don't know. I've only not had that much coffee, okay? So it's always me. I did have a little CBD. It's Frank Sinatra. In a way, you can say my dad was kind of the black rat pack. We won't like that. I don't know. I was a kid. All I know is some of y'all have messed up the code, and you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. You Ronald Isley looking like, want to rape all the little women who come in and groom you. That's what you do now. That's what this industry has come to. You got to rape people to go up the ladder. That's what it's all about. That's what sororities and fraternities, these fraternal organizations, Freemasons, is all about. You got to rape people. That's what you learn from the gods. That's what you learn from the gods. Okay. 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 Looks like the gods got something to say. Y'all don't fuck up the code in a whole kind of way. So you know what? I won't say I declare war, but I'm not in it. I'm gonna let Daddy and Mommy do what they do. People say, you ain't afraid of the devil? Why don't you ask the devil afraid of me? Could be. Ask your mama. I'm brutal. Okay, let me stop. It's that part where I am so nice, and I'm so good, and I'm so sharp. My tongue and my brain can be like a Ginsu knife, and I always have to hold myself back right. And this has been the test of all tests. Can you look at these people and not just take off their heads in one swift slay? Or do I need to, okay? It just depends on the situation, but either way, I'm ready. That's why I get out on that track, and I know my health is my wealth, so I can depend on myself in case I need to fight back. For me. So to my soldiers, I got you. When you need real talk, I'm here. Because we know, as much as this mental health, they won't even let you get therapy without flagging your record. Did I hear somebody, it was a standoff yesterday with a veteran or something? I mean, you know what, this place will drive you crazy. Their jobs aren't here. The people are dumb. And they're so arrogant. They've never really done anything outside their own backyard. They're limited thinkers, and they want to be that way. Harriet Tubman was right. All people don't want to be saved. All slaves don't want to be saved. They love it. They love it. They love being a victim. They love it. There are some people who show by their own life that they love, and these churches will keep you victims too. Because that's the new slave masters around here, the churches. These churches be doing more dastardly stuff than the people out in the streets do. Many of these people out in the streets came out of the churches. Or the church's kids. Find a lie. Bitch, don't spoil my vibe. Not today, or you could catch it, okay? Anyway. Don't get on my level. The fact that I allowed some people on my level when you were never on my level. Again, I was just being nice, but no more. If I don't want to see you, that's it. Goodbye. You were a bore. I don't have time to be bored because I have stuff to do. I have books to write and have real therapy stuff to do for my family, okay? And no one can do what I do because, well, hey, I'm me. But that's why I said, you know what? I'm not doing anything or any concerts or any appearances or any of that in 2023. But in 2024, and this is why I'm showing you me, because I'm doing something that they don't see. They talk about stuff. They hide behind pictures and memes and little, 5-second or 30-second clips. But I give you real honest to God, look at me, a real live stream, not with a hype team or not with a green screen or any of that. I want you to know me again for the very first time. So when you know that I'm giving you this credibility, you will have seen it in 2023. When I give it to you in 2024, when I open up my creative therapy in 2024, you will have seen it in 2023 because I'm giving you an open example of me. And that's why I call it my philanthropy, because my soldiers can't get real therapy. They can't, or they get screwed. How do you throw your own people under the bus? And yet you really do. You put up all these people, you put up all these celebrities, and these con artists. I swear to God, I feel like I could punch so many people in the face real hard. Keep watching, God, because you know I'm tapping. And if you're really, and that's the thing when people think, oh, that's just kidding, then they don't know me. As those two big burly ass bodyguards that I jacked up. When that side of me comes out, oof, somebody's time is up. I don't know what I used to be in another life. I told you, I think I could have been John Wick, right? In real life. But yeah. So that's why I say I talk to the top guns, not the little wussy people that, you know, they get out on a half-a-mile run and tithe. Then sit your fat ass, chicken ass down. You're not a part of this crowd. You know, I don't do chicken. You know, I don't do chicken every Sunday. I don't want to greasy food or all that. I like what I like. And I do know how to cook, right? Some of you don't even know how to boil water. That is sad. But if you don't get out here and actually get your health on yourself, you're in trouble. That's why, you know, I come to the top shelf. These people be working. And they make sure their kids know how to work and get out too. Keep doing that. Keep doing more of that, because that is going to save you. Not a preacher, not a celebrity, you know, not even your family, because sometimes your family are the main ones that don't have a clue. That's why to the soldiers who you can't even talk to your families, I'll talk to you. I get it. I really do. You need someone too, and that is a philanthropy that's priceless, because who's looking out for you? All these organizations that help veterans, they just help their pockets. Welcome to Fayetteville. It's all a scam. That's why people wonder why I don't go across the way to get my land that I can. I've had so many people, my angels said, like, you gonna get it, or you can get, like, no. And the one person said it right, that place is so salted. So they saw it too, just like it. That place is too salty. It's like going back to Sodom and Gomorrah, reminding you it's the allegory, okay? It's just that you don't go back to the energy that's been salted. What was promised to me was, but the love has well been gone. So right now it's got to be cleansed. So I'm gonna let, you know, nature and the next several hurricanes, you know, get it in and wash that drama away, and it will. And maybe after a couple of years, if anything's there, we'll see. We'll revisit it. But right now, I want to make something brand new for my legacy. I want to be like a real Rockefeller, apply my own land, make my own money, have my own start again. And this is where it starts with me giving back to my family and building my brand of creative therapy. Now every 50,000 people are going to be creative. I'm a creative therapist. Stupid, sorry, clown ass bitch. You think I won't troll you? Watch me, witch. Because right now I don't care. So you done pull that switch. I used to like not troll people when they stole my shit. Now I'm going to troll the hell out of you for eternity. And what you going to do about it? Nothing. Like me now? Military brats. Told you we're different. We are the hybrid. We are what this world been waiting for. I'm gonna go, but we need a new. We need an FDR. We need an FDR. We don't have none of that. However, I might see a legacy out there. I'm going to just say 2 words, and I know you'll get it. Gene Dixon. And with that, I'm going to sip my coffee in peace. Speaking of which, oh, I got my journal here and everything. And I got my Essene Book of Peace. $19.99. Book of Days, the Essene Book of Days. Y'all know what the Essene book is. You know, I said Yod, the word Yod. I mentioned the word Yod to a Christian at a Christian function, and people turned on me like I was the devil. That's when you know you're dealing with the devil. When you can use a very, very, very spiritual slash religious slash whatever, a very godly word like Yod, and they either don't know what it is or all their demons came out. That's why I don't do Fayetteville. I irritate their demons severely. And so do you. Don't go to any of their functions. They're going to set you up. They always do. How many soldiers have gone into the club and get killed just for nothing? Just for showing up? How does this happen? Because there is all a setup. What is the day? What's the date? The 16th? I don't know. It's like everything, the days have gone. It used to be the days of, well, you know, I'll do this later when I get to my happy space. Anyway, I gotta go. And again, Starbucks, I'm gonna stay on your ass too. You giving a shout out to Oprah when I'm right here on the base at Fort Bragg, Hope Air Force Base. I would venture to, and didn't the 82nd Airborne just like shout out to you on AGT? We winning over here. But and yet here I sit and you go to Oprah, not this as far as coffee. Like this is a real person that buys real money. With Oprah, you know what? Starbucks. Don't think I'm gonna troll your ass too. What you gonna do, ban me? I don't think you will. And we know why. That's like what people say. You gonna do what now? See what happens when a kid has found her power. That's when you know. Happy is a real thing. Until next time. What the hell did you say? Finish the next line.